Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation. As we go ahead and take a look into Abbott Elementary, this is season number 1, episode number 8, titled Work Family. So, of course, anybody who works in life, we all know, we've all heard this before, where, the managers, the management, they like to mention, us coworkers as work family. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever heard of anything like that. I definitely have heard of that. There was like this warehouse job that I used to work at some years ago now. It's been a while, but we would always have these like meetings, and work family was something that was always brought up, like, oh, treat your coworker like family type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, have you guys ever heard of that? Anyways, if not, that I've heard of that saying before. So I don't know how that works for this episode. So I'm kind of curious on what the conversation is going to be like. Again, maybe it's going to be a very similar situation like I had, where it's going to be like a meeting that's happening, and who knows? I don't know. That's just my best guess, going based off my real life experience. Now, of course, I could be wrong, but that's just my best guess. Anyways, thank you guys once again for chilling with me. If you are a fan of Abbott Elementary, if you are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free to leave the like, comment, subscribe, and of course, check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abbott Elementary, and here we go.
We need to go travel somewhere. We got that fade money now, girl.
We got that fade money?
Wow, I
Okay.
always wanted to go to Paris.
Ooh, Paris or Coney Island.
Oh.
Turn left.
Ooh, she gonna make a left turn. I be pushing from the left.
Yo.
Lyrics so hot it give you heartburn. Oh my God. My lyrics don't stop, Jake. Pay attention. You're on the ground floor of something incredible.
You're what?
My boyfriend,
You have a boyfriend? What's his name?
Zach.
Zach.
Sounds like he's lying, though.
And how long have you two been dating?
Like a year plus another year.
Jacob, how did I not know questions, okay? Is he tall? Is he a cat person or a dog person? Is Zach spelled with a CK or a CH? Or what I find to be the most exotic spelling, just a C? And I don't know, maybe he's right. Maybe we are just work friends. Because a friend would know.
Okay, eyes up here. Farmer Hank has 5 turkeys. Then he buy.
Yeah, no, everything's fine.
Kids, turn to page 13 minus 6.
That's funny. Right.
So the whole class is underperforming, specifically in math. So we're taking time in recess to practice and get those.
And better myself. I still don't get my answer. 13 minus 6. That, better be you thinking.
Well, looks like I'm not eating today, because if you think I'm getting this hell.
No. We are a family.
We're family. Enough with that Dominic Toretto rhetoric.
Oh.
There's a reason that there are 9 of those movies.
Honey, family, you kill for. I ain't killing for any of you.
Ouch.
Look,
I believe that.
we come here, we love our kids, we exchange some delightful repartee. Ain't a sorority. I'm not shoplifting Plan B for you.
This is
What?
we're trying to avoid.
No, I just think we should spend the time to get to know each other better.
Okay, that was pretty
I have enlisted
creepy.
the help of one of Abbott Elementary's finest. Now, it's a good question, and it shows that they're using critical thinking.
Right. I didn't think about
It
that.
might be silly to you, but to them, it might be an important question that if they don't get it answered.
Follow my lead. Here we go.
What's happening?
Right.
Come on now, son. Moving those hips a little, it is not going to kill you. Now, let's do this math. It's 2 more. How many turkeys?
He has 4.
Right. Yeah.
If one of the turkeys is pregnant with twins. See? Who told you learning can't be fun?
Okay, I like this, Melissa. This is amazing.
Oh, you look a mess. Wait a minute.
Miss Howard's amazing, too.
What is that smell?
Is that?
Dan, you gotta talk.
That was a good one.
Okay, so I thought we all could play a little game to get to know each other better.
This text said that you had Danny walk. That's the only.
That kind of secret, and we write it down.
Janine, please, just give me the food.
Guys, you get the wings when you say the things.
I see what she did there.
Don't love being left out of huddles.
Chance to look at those job listings I emailed you?
You know, I
Oh, look who it is.
Get around to it. When you go quit your babysitting gig and get yourself a real job.
I think that's Orlando
Who else
Jones.
can teach a first grader? Second grader.
Funny, sir. I actually applied to a few other.
Time to grow up, Gregory.
I will consider that, sir.
I'll take it.
All right.
Okay, it is. Yep, Orlando Jones. I had to make sure. I was looking him up. That's what I'm looking at, you guys.
You loved Green Book?
It
Okay.
is a well-made film, okay? Do I think it's the most...
Boyfriend since 8th grade. Oh, I wonder who this could be.
That's you.
Wait.
You're all giggly.
Like, off and on?
Well, who says it's me? But no, just on.
The whole time.
Yeah.
But you've dated lots of other people.
Nope. Why are you all looking at me like that?
Janine, sweetheart, you have only dated one man your entire life.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing?
No women? Nobody else
That
ever?
just answers so many things, I mean.
Somebody give me a
Oh.
chair.
So she could.
Is the guy rich?
No, not monetarily. He's an aspiring musician.
Does that mean that you're like secretly Mormon?
No.
Oh, you should be, because you need more men. Can I
Oh.
I'm sorry, Janine, but that was actually very clever.
Look, this is the man I'm going to marry.
Janine, when people get married, they try a lot of cakes.
Have you had 2 slices of cake at one time? I can tell you, when I was at the Olympic Village,
You know what? He is a good guy, and I love him.
But how do you
Have you
know
ever
if this has
worried-
only been the
wondered,
one
like,
guy?
what-
I mean,
who else
you've only
is
been
out
Janine, you
together
need to grow up.
the whole time.
She need to grow.
One guy.
Yo, what the? What? Okay.
Does Tariq make you happy?
Mmm. Holy, I did not expect that.
Hey! What y'all doing out here? It's raining harder than an Usher video.
Who says that?
I'm Gregory.
Oh, what's up, Gregory? Are you the talent handler?
Sure.
Make some noise, Abbott Elementary.
Okay, okay. Got some stage presence. I see you.
Drop that beat. Bleep, she trying to float.
What?
You know what? I kind of get it. He got bars.
Hey, kids, don't be mad. The flow is iconic. I touched that girl once, now she feeling aquatic. Drugs are a no-no, we ready to go-go. Don't sip lean, it'll make you a slowpoke. Oh my God, I'm feeling lucky. Spinning that bleep like it's funny. Did you know shrooms hurt to... I need y'all to pay close attention, Abbott Elementary. What if this little stage manager shawty died from drugs right now? That'd be pretty messed up, wouldn't it?
Why would
That
you?
was like
What?
an artistic interlude. All right, let's get back to the music. Yeah, I'm a sober guy. I don't get high. If you take drugs, then you might die. Let's go. Don't take no LSD.
Go ahead. Start dancing. Start dancing, Gregory.
Bounce, bounce. Yeah, bounce.
Yeah.
Come on. Bounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay.
3 dances.
Yeah.
I've never seen him experience joy before. It's weird.
At the party, I'm taking pics. Do my dance. Take a water, not take a hit. Ecstasy gives you swollen lips. Yeah.
You know, it was no one's fault. But I realized I couldn't be the best Jacob I could be.
Was it hard to let go?
Extremely. But if I hadn't, I wouldn't have met Zach.
Ah, yes, Zach. Boyfriend of 2 years that I knew nothing about.
He's 5.
What did I say? You get this right, then we dancing. Come on, y'all. Yeah, that's
Hey. Okay.
okay. All right, let's go. Hey. Oh, oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh.
Delicious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today, season number 1, episode number 8 of Abbott Elementary Work Family. Great episode. I want to go ahead and very quickly talk about Melissa and Jacob, because I mentioned to you guys at the end of the last episode that I didn't really find too much of a connection with those two characters. I loved everything that I seen from them in this episode, and it made me definitely rethink how I thought of their characters. Not that I thought anything bad of them, I just never really found that connection like I did with all of the other characters. But seeing Melissa sit there and help Gregory out, I loved that. I thought that was amazing to sit here and watch, and it made me understand that she's an amazing teacher, and seeing that she gets super excited about, teaching these kids and helping Gregory, understand how it is to help teach these kids in different kind of ways. I thought it was awesome. I really, really enjoyed what I seen from Melissa and Jacob. I loved what I seen from Jacob too. I got to understand him as a character a lot better than what I did before. And that was my one problem was I just didn't really, again, I just didn't really find that connection. And being able to sit here and get a little bit of backstory from his character, finding out that, of course he has a boyfriend and things like that. And also just seeing that he's so to himself that that's pretty much where the work family title comes into play, where he mentions to Janine that, yeah, we're friends, but we're only friends here at work. We don't really hang out outside of work and things like that. And again, anybody that works, deal with certain things very similar to things like that. Again, I mentioned to you guys where I had a job previously at a warehouse where we would have meetings and stuff like that. And sometimes they'll bring this whole thing up about being a family at work and things like that. And I remember having conversations with people where literally we're only having conversations at work. It's probably one or two people that I've ever had like a actual like, friendship outside of work. You know what I mean? So to see what we've seen in this episode, it was really awesome because again, we've all kind of been through that, and I just really enjoyed it. I really did, and again, I felt like this was probably the best. To me, this is the best we've seen Jacob, just because again, we got to understand him more as a person, as a human being, and I really enjoyed watching that, and that was really cool, especially again from Melissa and Jacob. I really enjoyed what I seen there. Now, Gregory, ladies and gentlemen, we know that Gregory's dream is to become a principal, and at the moment, he's still technically the substitute teacher. Am I wrong on that? Can you guys correct me if I'm wrong? Because I'm not too sure. I thought he was a substitute teacher. Long story short, remember when he first came onto the scene, he mentioned that he thought all he could do was just show the kids Pixar movies and just get by just like that. It's really cool to see him start to really get invested with all of these students and really start to put some love and effort into teaching these kids. And I really like that. I really like to see that from his character. But now we're dealt with a possible problem. His father wants him to get into the business with him, with landscaping and things like that. And yes, Gregory told Janine, but I don't know if that necessarily means whether or not if he's going to stay here or not. Of course, I would love to see Gregory stay here, but we do know that he knows how to work in the garden and stuff like that. We've had an episode, probably 2 episodes ago, maybe 3, where we know he knows his stuff around the garden, and I believe that's what his dad is like. That's what his dad is doing, landscaping, something like that, I believe. And now I feel like we're going to be dealing with a situation where Gregory is probably not sure what he's going to want to do next, which is very interesting to find out and see what's going to happen. Want to go ahead and talk about Janine because I really like Janine, man. Janine is definitely my favorite character on the show just because of how she is as a person. I didn't quite find it wrong or embarrassing or anything wrong with her being with Tariq. I think that's his name. I could be wrong on that. And that being technically her only man, if she felt and felt like he was the one, to me, there's nothing wrong with that, and the reason why I bring it up is because we had Barbara, we had Ava and Melissa a little bit kind of joking at her for just kind of being with one guy. I don't necessarily feel like that's a problem. I don't see like that being an issue. Like I didn't quite understand why they would sit there and, poke fun of her about it, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I just really like her as a character. I really like to see how big her heart is. Janine to me has a very, very big heart. She always thinks about others, and I mentioned that to you guys before. And she was thinking about Tariq in this situation where she wanted him to do good, and she was like his number one fan and supporting him. And I love that so much about her. And But I don't know. I mean, how do you guys feel about it? I'm sure I'm probably going to get mixed reactions for what I'm saying, and that's completely cool. Once again, you guys could say things that make me, maybe think about it in a whole different situation or light. Um yeah, cuz and I'm not trying to sit here and sound bad when I say I like what I see from Janine. I mean, because I don't think anything's wrong with it. I really like what I'm seeing from her. I think she's an amazing person. I think she's an amazing teacher, and I like it. I like her a lot, and I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. She didn't look too happy at the end of the episode. Not even necessarily at the end of the episode. There was kind of bits and pieces in the moment of the last maybe 10 minutes of this episode where she kind of like looked at Tariq, I think that's his name, okay, her boyfriend, where she doesn't look too happy, and I don't know. We'll have to see what they decide to do moving forward, but I really enjoyed a lot of everything that we seen here. It was really good, really funny all the way around, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. So feel free, comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. What did you guys think about some of the backstory with Jacob? To me, that was awesome. That was probably one of the things I was looking forward to seeing from his character, because once again, as I told you, I just wasn't quite connecting with him. So to me, this was a really good episode all the way around. That's just about it. Feel free, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Abbott Elementary.